Alrighty, Chef Buck here, and today we're going to use some raw kale to make a salad. And kale is just like a stubborn green. It's got a bad attitude, so you got to show it who's boss if you're going to use it raw in a salad, because it's rough and tough and you got to break it down. One way you can do that is by waterboarding it. That will show your kale who's boss, and it's a good idea anyway, because your kale can be dirty. But you can also punish it by pulling its spine out, just ripping its spine out and then actually showing the spine to the kale. And that will show it who's boss. If you're not powerful enough, if you're not strong like me, can't rip the spine out, boom, go Jason on it. Just cut it out like that. And look, your kale will be trembling with fear. But it still can be kind of resilient. It still can cop an attitude, still be a little bit rough and tough, to chew. So here's another tip to soften it up. Boom, rub some salt into the wounds, right? Like I got half a teaspoon here of salt. For this big bunch of kale, you can use less salt, because the key is taking whatever salt you want to use and rubbing it into the wound, which will actually bring tears out of the kale. Tears of pain and agony. The kale will actually begin to weep. You can actually see how the tears have moistened up the kale here. And now it becomes soft, pliable. It will bow to your will. And then you can use it just like any other kind of green in a salad, but it has such a strong flavor. I find that it's best if you use it as a component in a salad with some other strong flavors or lots of complementary flavors, like this here. Amazing! I used avocado and tomato, which was nice. It complemented the salt, to that I'd rubbed in here. And I just put lemon juice on this salad here. I got some little bit of bib lettuce in there. But this one right here, boom, sesame seeds and arugula. Arugula, I think, who likes arugula? Julia Roberts eats arugula, right? But you might have a problem convincing your family that this is an actual meal. But here's another tip. Now you can put this on the table and say, well, here you go, it's dinner time. And your family might say, what do you mean it's dinner time? That's just a salad. And you know what? They're going to be right. That is just a salad. But what you got to do is you just got to take a can of chickpeas that you've rinsed and drained and throw that on there. And then you can go, boom, now there's your damn dinner. So there you have it, kale, raw kale full of flavonoids. It kicks the ass of free radicals. I don't know what that means. That's science talk. And you can tame the kale with salt the way you tame your children with chocolate ice cream, right?